Are you guys fucking ready? Am I going to make this into a YouTube video? Probably not, because the odds of me being able to coherently express my thoughts today are minimal. Hello, my friends. I am very tired, and even at my level of hampered cognitive thought, I am going to easily defeat this boy with facts and logic. I'm also going to call him cute a couple of times. I'm gonna dab on him too. All right, let's do it. Weak dab? Fucking eat my ass.
This video contains triggering material such as facts, logic, and an opinion that's probably better than yours. Thank you. Hey everyone.
Oh boy. When was this video made? Hold on. 2015. Okay. 2015 was before the facts and logic meme got co-opted almost exclusively by the left. So I'm going to give him a pass on this one. I'm not going to give him shit for this. It's still stupid, but I'm not going to give him shit for using the facts and logic thing unironically after it has been fucking beaten to death by left-leaning people. All right.
How's it going? It's me, Becky, and I have some great news. I have become a feminist. That's why I haven't shaved my legs in 4 weeks. Anyway, it's so amazing being a feminist because it's equality for men and women both. It's just great. Hi, Becky. I'm a man.
It's funny because if he didn't have the wig on and he just looked like how he does, he would, and he still had the fucking sign, "This is what a feminist looks like," he would still look like the caricature of like the super feminine soy boy dude who holds up the "this is why we need feminist" sign. You know, like he could. I feel like the only reason he put a wig on is because he realized that if he just held the sign up, he would look a little uncomfortably close to the stereotype of like the soy boy bitch. So he had to like throw it further down the lane, you know?
Okay, that guy over there is this cisgendered, privileged, white, patriarchal, misogynist, microaggressing rapist, and
it's really fucking cringy to me when reactionaries do the thing. They always do this. They don't know what the terms mean, or they don't really care. So they'll be like, "Oh, is that a man over there? What a patriarchal, gynophobic, cisgendered, rape culture, misogyner." Ha! Got him. Got him. Isn't it dumb how feminists overuse terms? I'll prove them wrong by not knowing what the terms are and by overusing them. I got him.
And it's fair to say that he's probably sexist also.
I hate feminism. Here's 8 reasons why.
Oh, Jesus. Calm it down with the volume. Also, I mean, you are kind of sexist, my dude. I think we're about to find some prime examples as to that effect. But sure, let's...
Hey everyone, it's Hunter Avallone here, and I really hope you're ready for this video. Because I know I am. Like, I am really ready for this video. Let's begin. Number 8. Not all feminists are like that.
What? Wait. Not all feminists are like that is something a feminist would say to dissuade stereotypes about feminism. It is not in and of itself a problem with feminism. Everyone says that about their like everyone. Not all reactionaries are like that. Not all fucking communists are like that. This is the point he's opening on. I thought he would open with like a picture of a woman like lifting her arm up and she's got armpit hair, and he'd be like, "This is disgusting." But okay, all right, kind of weak.
One thing I can't stand about feminism is that they think they can cover up all the problems with their little movement with the phrase, "Not all feminists are like that."
Throwing out a picture of Big Red here. We got like the 3 pictures of the triggered SJWs. We got to throw them all that. Do you think he's going to throw out like Trigglypuff and the college campus girl as well? Do you think he's going to go for the bingo?
Okay, that's cool, but oh yeah, we don't care because some feminists are like that. Stop sweeping the problems with your precious little movement under the rug.
Wait, some feminists are like what? Why does he always do this in his videos? He always presupposes that the audience like hates the... I understand his audience does already hate the subject material, like he's right, but it's still reaffirming, just like in a narrative way, for you to express the hate, like the reasons why, to get your audience on board. He always does this. And now he's like, your little movement? Like, I don't know, dude. Feminists, like, I don't know. Feminism has literally changed America, and there are like tens of millions of people who identify as a feminist, and it's been like one of the most influential social causes in the history of the human race. So like, I don't, your little movement, I don't know, kind of cringy. I kind of dab on that cringe. That's a dab moment for me.
And start addressing them. Feminists, you can't hide behind that phrase forever. Number 7.
Wait, he didn't even provide anything right there. Why I hate feminists. Because feminists say they're not bad. What? Who writes these scripts? Listen, look, I'm not a fucking prime script writer myself, okay? I get real fucking lazy and bored. But you reread them, right? Maybe this is a point number maybe 5 or 6. So you can talk about how feminists are bad, and then you talk about how they assuage blame. But you don't start with how they assuage blame. I don't. This is just from like a cohesive narrative standpoint. This is already really flawed.
They don't treat men and women equal. Feminists pride themselves in how the movement is for men also. Yeah, maybe transgendered gay men, but no straight guy's gonna want to join your little club.
I would say like, haha, I did, but I'm not straight. So what are you gonna do? I don't know. Doesn't this guy advocate for treating men and women differently? Maybe feminists are just ahead of the curve, right?
Oh, and is the movement for regular cisgendered guys like me? What? Oh yeah, probably not. I'm sorry. I'm too privileged. I'm going to hell. So
wait, that's this argument? Feminists say that their movement is for men and women, but no straight guy would want to join your movement. Oh, but I'm a straight guy. Can I join your movement? Oh, no, you don't want that? And then they all show the picture from that. They all show the picture.
What?
They all show the picture from the one time that guy went to a woman's march to expose his genitals deliberately to harass everyone. I don't know, like, if the best example you can find of feminists or, like, women dogpiling somebody for their misbehavior in public is one in which they are actively committing a crime, I don't know. Maybe go back to the fucking drawing board here. Who structures these videos?
Oh yeah, probably not. I'm sorry. I'm too privileged. I'm going to hell. So feminism is for men, and feminism treats men and women equal? Well, this girl from the wonderful feminist activist website, also known as Tumblr, doesn't seem to think so. Nighttime would be so beautiful and fun.
This is wait, what is the structure of this point so far? You say that you're for men and women, but you treat men and women differently. A real man wouldn't want to join you, but here, I'll try to join you. Oh, you don't want me? Because you said boo when I put a picture up of women looking angry. Okay, here's a Tumblr post. Oh, man. It doesn't take much to convince the reactionary mind, does it? You know, for all people complain about leftist circle jerking, I have to say, if I saw like a lefty video that was structured in this way, by this point, like 1 minute and 47 seconds in, I would immediately doubt like the credence of everything put here just from how flatly dishonest and stupid the editing is.
If all men had a curfew, my mind runs wild thinking of all the things I'd do in the dark if there were no men out after 9. I would wear a pretty dress and walk. Remember how not all feminists are like that? Well, guess what? Not all men are like that either. My privileged mind has been blown.
This is the weakest shit. Can we get some ha-has in chat? Please give me some fucking ha-has in chat. These are the weakest, cringiest fucking he just found a Tumblr post. He can't even he couldn't even dunk on the Tumblr post. He just found the Tumblr post and he was like, so you say women aren't like that? Men aren't like that either. And then he edits like the explosion. Like, this is the weakest fucking dunk I have ever seen. It's incredible. I could dunk on that post harder than this.
Number 6, feminism.
And that's the end of the point. That's it. That's all he had to say about it. Feminism says they treat men and women differently, and then the only point he supplies to that effect is a single Tumblr post. And then he responds to that Tumblr post not even by reasserting the original point, that is to say that feminists think differently of men and women, but rather that if not all women are like that, not all men are like that either. Not only is this structured poorly and supported with literally no evidence, he can't even reassert the original thesis of the point at the end. It's actually astonishing to me how incompetently these videos are made.
Thinks it owns equality. So I was once at work when feminism got brought into the conversation, and a girl asked me if I was for equal rights between men and women, and I said yes, because I absolutely am. She then told me that I was a feminist. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not a feminist because I didn't pee for equality on Twitter. Something I've noticed is that a lot of teenage girls nowadays claim to be feminists with little or no understanding of how much disgusting crap is associated with this vile movement.
Please give me some of the disgusting crap associated with this vile movement. Please. Give me something of substance to respond to other than your really fucking atrocious editing and inability to coherently deliver an argument. Please give me something. I want to respond to arguments, not just poor editing.
You can stand for equal rights without being labeled a feminist. Number 5, they blame...
That was it. That was the end of the point. He had one anecdote about a girl telling him at his old work. Probably, this kid was literally like 19 when this video was made. I think he's 22 now, and this came out in 2015, so he may have been as young as 18. So he's working his fucking after high school burger shop jobs, mopping the floors, acne sprouted across his little dainty white face, and some girl said some shit to him, and he got so fucking mad he had to wait to make a point about this in a YouTube video, and that was it. These teenage girls have no idea what kind of sexist crap gets associated with their movement. Next point. Please give me some sexist or something, please, just something. The reason that I decided to watch this video right off the bat, rather than ramble about incels or why horsecocks look delicious or something, is because I needed something to jumpstart my very tired, sleep-addled brain. And this is really not fucking doing it for me.
Society for everything.
Man, I just wish I wasn't so fat. Thanks to this society, there's so many unrealistic beauty
get some
standards,
ha-has
like
and
not
chat?
being 347 pounds and shaving your armpits. You know, if I had $1 for every time I complained about this society, I'd only have 78.3% of what a man would have made. Screw this patriarchal society. It's just all society's fault that I feel guilty after I eat 13 Big Macs.
Number 4,
That was the point. It's fucking amazing. That was the point. He wrote that down in the script. Feminists blame everything on society. And then from the bullet points down. Any points you want to add to that, Mr. Hunter? Oh no, I'll just stuff a pillow up my shirt and I'll whine to the camera, ad-lib. Actually, I don't think I can handle ad-lib. I think that would require too much creativity on my point. Can we actually write down it's society's fault that I eat the Big Macs? And this kid, this little bitch boy has spoken at Turning Point USA. He's been invited to fucking conferences to give his opinions on shit. It's amazing to me how low the bar is.
feminists are the biggest hypocrites. One major thing...
Please, God, give me just a single example of like an institutional example of hypocrisy. Not a Tumblr post, not an anecdote, not you in a wig mocking feminist behavior. Please give me something. Please, fucking God.
that feminists fight against is...
We got a live one, guys. Oh, cool. Debate will get me going. Who? I can't read right now. Are you going to make any points against him or just keep complaining? Oh, we got one. Hey, X, feel my puddle. Maybe you could explain the joke to me. If you would get on Discord, you could actually explain it to me live to an audience. I would love to hear your take on this joke. I think it may have just sailed over my head. The intellectual capacity of the people who watch these kinds of videos must exceed mine by a tremendous degree. Come on, please. Come on, exfil my puddle. Come on, you little bitch boy. You little baby. You're not going to do it, are you? You're afraid. You know that I would reach my entire arm up your asshole and grab your internal organs and delicately fold you inside out until you look like yourself again, but you're kind of like red because you're inside out. Nah, man, I'm white nervous. Just a meme. God damn it. Man, and you kept me on the fucking edge. Why you gotta edge me like that? The fuck out of here. Piece of shit. All right. Yeah, oof, ouch, owie, my insides. All right. Let's hear about how feminists are hypocrites.
This so-called rape culture. Apparently, feminists are so against rape that they scream
Apparently, feminists are so against rape. Imagine starting a sentence off like that.
rape when they aren't even getting assaulted. Here's a feminist getting arrested. I don't want to be part of this scene. Ugh.
And you cannot be in the vehicle while I'm...
Oh, shit.
I feel guilty working for Walmart corporate, so here's an indulgence to cleanse my conscience.
My friend. Oh my fucking god. I gotta address these in order. I gotta do it in order. So 1 fucking second. Sample platter. I absolve you of your sins, comrade. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. And Crento Corvez, not Corvez. Why the fuck did I say that? Is it because I rolled my R? Am I that racist? Fuck. Crento Corvus. Thank you so fucking much for the 5 gift subs, man. Really appreciate that. And to the 5 people who are fucking who are hit in the stray fire, welcome to the commune, my comrades. And enjoy the stay as we make fun of these fucking videos. Oh my god, Johnny Tsunami, my comradami. Thank you so fucking much for the gift sub, my friend. I really appreciate that. And to Ragdoll Babai Baby, welcome to the fucking commune. We've got a whole fucking, got the fucking train going on. That's the widget I need Streamlabs OBS to set up. I need the fucking sub-train thing. Like, choo-choo, keep it going. I remember fucking I'm a Cutie Pie did that a couple years ago. That was the good shit. Got a sub every 5 minutes. I wouldn't do it every 5 minutes, though. I'm a Cutie Pie is a very big streamer. Thank you. What's the percentage of subs versus viewers in this chat? I get nervous, dude. I think we're reaching like total sub saturation. We gotta get some new fucking viewers. We're growing pretty quickly. Don't worry about that. Okay. Thank you, guys. Not that small yourself? No. Darn right I'm not. That's right, white boy. I'm pretty big. I say to Zeta Zeta. Yeah, this channel's doing super well so far. Fuck yeah, it is. Actually, wait, really quickly. Look, I'm actually really proud of this. I track my YouTube on Social Blade, and, I mean, like, you had to do here, like, basic stats and stuff. But look, over the... Get rid of the highlight. Fuck. Over the past few days, I've been getting like a couple hundred YouTube subs each day. I blew past 3K subs, and my views are going up a lot as well. And this is the first time that I've been consistently making like an upper average of around like $30 per day off of AdSense and stuff. Really cool shit. And look, on Twitch, I'm now a B- instead of a C+. Look, guys, I'm promoted to the fucking B tier. Look at that shit. That's the good shit. And fucking, okay, but I'm not like bragging or whatever. I'm just saying it's doing really good. I'm really happy. Okay. Let's watch this, literally just this one single video of maybe a woman or a feminist being kind of like weird or cringy in public, and this is why he hates feminism. Mind you, we are literally 4 points in, and Hunter Avallone, not only has he not made any salient points, he hasn't made any points. He actually hasn't supported any of his arguments. He isn't following the traditional format of making an argument. Premise, conclusion. Or, if you're really advanced, premise, conclusion. He's just throwing the conclusion out there. And don't get me wrong, I admire the confidence, but I gotta say, it's not convincing me. It's not working particularly well. Will you stop reading my comments when your channel has become huge? No, I will highlight you and VIP you, okay? You will always remain in my heart. Is the cop going to rape the driver? I hope we're not about to watch a fucking rape, but who knows? Hunter Avallone has literally no common decency, judging from the transphobia video we watched. So I don't know. Maybe he's like, feminists will cry rape at anything, and now we're about to watch a 45-minute video of a cop brutally assaulting and raping a woman by the side of the road, and then it's going to end, and he'll be like, feminists will call anything rape. I don't know. It's impossible to know with him.
I'm towing this vehicle.
I'm gonna get out of the car and walk down to that house.
No, you are not free to leave right now.
Are you saying you have authority over me? No, I'm
You're
not.
gonna take the bag off.
No, I'm not.
Relax your...
Hey! You're raping me. This is rape. This is rape. This is rape.
She
So no evidence that this woman is a feminist or anything. It's just sometimes, look, I mean, come on, look, fellas, we all know this deep in the pit of our hearts. We're all kind of worried that one of these days we're going to get in an argument with a lady in a public place, and she'll yell like, he's assaulting me, he's harassing me or something, and everyone's going to give us the stink eye. We all know this happens. Some people just kind of throw that around, right? That this has nothing to do with feminism, but I guess if you're really fucking lacking for an argument, you can throw this one out. Yeah, we don't know if she's the sovereign citizen type. We don't know if she's just a fucking drug. We don't know if she just has no idea how interactions with police officers work. Like, we have no idea, but I guess that's feminism.
literally screamed rape when she was getting arrested for breaking the freaking law. Feminists are such hypocrites that they fail to realize that by screaming rape over literally nothing, they
We got no relationship between this and feminists and feminism. And what just happened? Why did I get the bedeep? How did I bedeep? Where did the bedeep come from? I heard bedeep. 62 viewers? Oh, am I being hosted? Oh, White Nervosa. Fuck yeah. Thank you very much, comrade. And to those of you who just hopped in, welcome. Trigger warning for like a reactionary dipshit, I guess. So watch out for that. We're discussing Hunter Avallone's videos. He's a real piece of work. Anyway, there's no evidence that this woman is a feminist, and he has presented literally no argument against feminism. This is really very embarrassing for me. I hope you guys understand that. Look, I'm not saying I put a huge amount of effort into the prepared content that I make, and it's been a little while since I've thrown that out. And I admit I can get a bit circle jerky, but I do try and meet like a minimum standard of sort of like cohesive narrative consistency from A to B. This is making me feel like why even fucking bother? Maybe I should just, do you guys realize how much money I could make by being like the turncoat? I'd be like, I was an SJW for 6 years, but after getting fed up with the movement, I'm here now to tell you the truth. MAGA. Trump's wall is what's best. I guarantee you, if that's the fucking turn my channel took fucking 1 million subs by the end of the year, okay? I could fucking soar on that cloud. Sample Platter, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you for incentivizing me to continue with this content rather than feeling as though I'm being monetarily forced towards reactionary horseshit. Welcome to the commune, comrade, and please take a seat here on my lap. I have an erection. Unless you don't want to do that. Then don't, I guess.
They are contributing to this rape culture and also demeaning actual rape victims.
Acknowledging the existence of rape culture is what?
They fail to realize that by screaming rape over literally nothing, they are contributing to this rape culture and also demeaning actual rape victims. To protest this culture, feminists will often wear little clothing to show that what she's wearing should never determine if she is assaulted or not. However, something I read said that the fact that these women can walk through the streets practically naked and not get raped proves that they're not in a rape culture.
Genius fucking assertion. I like how he just said something I read because he doesn't want to throw out the source. Probably a Breitbart article. Actually, more likely, probably a fucking YouTube comment. He was literally just reading his YouTube comments and somebody made that salient point. Here is A wonderful counterexample, my friend. What if the reason why these women aren't sexually assaulted when they're doing their like slut walk bikini protests is because there are large groups of them moving collectively in solidarity in daylight in large public places? What if that is actually the reason why? Now, because I don't know. Look, I mean, maybe it's just me. And listen, I'm not contributing to the myth that what you wear is like a determining factor. Okay, wait, hold on. We need to hit the brakes. Pump the fucking brakes. Okay, first of all, there is no substantial evidence to indicate that your choice of clothing is going to affect your likelihood of being targeted for sexual assault. When you're if sexual assaulters or rapists aren't doing what they're doing because they see a super extra hot person, they pop a big banar and they get really frustrated, so they just rape you. It's not about sexual arousal. It's about power. This has been demonstrated over and over and over again in clinical, psychological, and sociological studies. This is a proven fact. It has nothing to do with sexual sexual attractiveness. I mean, presumably that is a factor, but it isn't the determinant factor. And the amount of clothing the person is wearing isn't a determinant factor either. The only determining factor is the way in which the rapist feels they best have the ability to express their power over another. With that being said, my friend, Hunter, I'm reasonably certain that if a woman wore something that she would wear to a slut walk, I don't know, fucking a mini kini that just covers up the fucking nips, and she's got like, this is what a woman looks like spray painted on her stomach, or I don't know, I don't give a shit. And then she just went about her day to day. I am reasonably certain she would experience an, let's say, greater than average amount of sexual harassment and, in some instances, probably sexual assault. So no, the fact that these protests exist, it's incredible because Hunter is actually suggesting that the fact that people are complaining about a problem is actually proof that the problem does not exist. Very smooth. I'd say a very sort of round brain take. Immaculate, flawless, like a jawbreaker.
The tea is hot today. Number 3, they are triggered.
We got it. We got the other one. We know we have like the 3 fucking triggered SJW pictures. We got to bring them all out. We got the triggered lady with the horn-rimmed glasses who's making kind of the silly face. And here's him this guy is, let's be real here, triggered as fuck about feminism and feminists. And so let's listen to this guy explain to me.
Triggered by everything.
I get dressed in the morning, triggered. I take a shower, I'm triggered. I get in the car, I'm triggered. Go for a walk, I'm triggered. I leave my house, I'm triggered.
And here we got it. They are triggered by everything. Posts a fucking 480p vlog from one lady. You know when he was looking for like footage in this video, like any kind of example he could throw out, he fucking cackled in delight when the shit. Sticky shoes.
Why do all of these guys who shit on feminism and talk about masculinity almost always look like some weak twink who would get knocked over if you breathed on them? Keep up the good content.
I don't know. I think it might be a way of directly appealing to me personally. I think it might all be part of some larger conspiracy of like bratty twink femboy reactionaries who want a big strong commie to double them over and fuck them hard until they can't walk. That's my theory. Who knows? But he cackled in delight when he was finding his supporting evidence, and he came across this video and he found like kind of a fat girl with lipstick and a silly haircut and horn-rimmed glasses. He was all over that shit.
I sit in my room all day, I'm triggered.
Yeah, this video triggered me because I'm triggered by stupidity. Number 2.
That was all the evidence he provided right there. Feminists get triggered all the time. Here's one woman, no supporting evidence. We got it. I don't know. There are a lot of, keep in mind that video was just really fucking heavily edited. There are so many explanations that I could give which would lend legitimacy to what that lady was saying. Like I'd get triggered at fucking everything. I don't know. Maybe she was doing a bit. I would say shit like I fucking leave the house. I'm triggered. I leave the fucking. I go to the grocery. I'm triggered. I see men. So it could have been a fucking bit. She could have been talking about actual fucking PTSD that she has. I had a friend. Here's some fucking real talk. I had a friend back in high school who, for like 2 or 3 years, they couldn't shower because they had been sexually abused as a child. Very often while showering, they were like family would fucking come in there and do shit to them. So they couldn't shower for like a really long time because it triggered the shit out of them. So they would take sponge baths. Really fucking sad. So maybe this person was being forthcoming about a comparable level of trauma or personal victimhood. I mean, it would be extremely tasteless to take the video of somebody who had PTSD talking about their trauma and then turn that into a bit about how all feminists get triggered at everything. But we've already established the fact that this person has absolutely no common sense or decency, so I don't fucking know. Whatever the case is, like, I'm not even going to say that fucking lady was doing some silly shit. There are 1,000 explanations I could think of that would lend legitimacy to what she was saying. Oh, wait, I'm moving my fucking slippers over, because now my feet are too warm. Why the fuck is this over here? My house is a mess.
Feminists are weaklings who think that everything is sexist. Well, this year it turns out that air conditioning is sexist. The 3-letter word, to, is sexist.
Are you going to provide any arguments behind this? Or you're going to debunk the arguments, or are you just going to present the premises and rely on your audience to just naturally get offended at the existence of these arguments?
Holding the door is sexist. Smiling is sexist. Hi there.
I mean, the study claimed it. That wasn't just a feminist saying it. I don't know. Yeah, I think because like you can kind of relate running ahead to open the door and smiling at a lady with like kind of a fucking chivalrous perspective on gender relationships, and that definitely stems from sexism. I can back that argument up without even reading the study. I don't know about to and air conditioning, but I bet there are some pretty solid arguments put behind them, the evidence for which would dwarf by magnitudes any evidence this fucker has provided in this video. But
I'm smiling, I hold the door because I'm polite, and I'm running my air conditioner because it's a little bit too hot in here. I'm a sexist pig!
No, really, I'm rolling around in the mud because I'm a sexist pig!
On top of
haha.
all this, feminists claim to be strong. Really? So strong that last year they launched a campaign to ban the word bossy. Feminists, so strong that a word hurts their feelings. Also, I'm not
You people literally get triggered at the existence of the word cisgender. I don't want to hear it. What does this have to do with feminists being strong if one group of them wanted to talk about the word bossy? Because we know the thing, right? If like a lady at work is all commanding and domineering, she gets called bossy, but if a dude does the exact same thing, we respect him for his leadership skills. This is a well-studied phenomena, so they're talking about how the word has kind of a sexist origin or whatever. I don't know. How do I keep repeating this the same over and over and over again? He puts forward a conclusion, and then he doesn't defend it, and then he reasserts the conclusion.
trying to like trigger anyone or anything, but the video was a little bit bossy. I should just go kill myself. Listen.
First thing I've heard all video I've agreed with.
Feminism does not empower women. It makes them into a victim. Thanks to feminism, you can't even turn on the AC without women feeling like a victim now. Thanks, feminism. You've done a lot to help. Number 1, feminists think they are oppressed.
Oh boy. I'm at 69.90 for my, oh, son of a bitch, I am. That was probably deliberate, wasn't it, you cheeky cunts?
Excuse me, I am oppressed because sometimes I'm catcalled.
Listen, there's a difference between being oppressed and being...
This is, discursively, this is like the idiot child rendition of Natalie Ryn, of ContraPoints, of her like multiple characters, where she provides a discursive framework to elevate a conversation. This is like what would happen if you had a 6-year-old who was birthed from the incestuous union of a KKK Grand Wizard and his stepsister, and had him watch ContraPoints nonstop in a fucking like eyes peeled wide open Clockwork Orange sort of way for 48 hours, and then you smashed his face repeatedly against the edge of a kitchen cupboard until he had forgotten all of it, and then you asked him to make a video on feminism. I think that I think that's the level of discourse we're operating at here.
Sometimes I'm catcalled.
Listen, there's a difference between being oppressed and being uncomfortable. This is oppression. You getting catcalled is uncomfortable. I'm not saying that catcalling is okay. It's not. It's rude and should be stopped. But truth is, that's not oppression. One more time, okay? Say it with me. Here we go. You ready? Oppression, uncomfortable.
Is this facts and logic? He's just stating the conclusion. Also, minimizing the shit women have to put up with exclusively to catcalling. Lamau.
Oppression.
I dabbed to that.
Uncomfortable. Get it through your thick skull and comment below if you could see the difference.
Comment below. By the way, and I know, and I love repeating this with fascists and all, but keep in mind, this guy does not give a single solitary shit about Muslim women. This kid could not care less if every Muslim woman in the Middle East died horrifically in fucking white phosphorus bombings by the U.S. and U.S.-backed paramilitary groups, okay? He does not give a single shit. Reactionaries love to do this. They will invoke the oppression of foreign minorities exclusively to delegitimize the interests of domestic minorities and then never bring it up again. And then that's it. That's it. It's the exact same thing they do with homeless veterans, you know? We should treat our homeless better. Not, well, we have veterans on the street. Okay, we'll raise funding for them too. Where's that money going to come from? It's like, okay. They don't actually care. The only thing these people care about at any given moment is whatever argument they think they can use to advance their material interests. In this case, this kid makes money by telling reactionaries why they're right to hate women in this video. In other videos, he tells them why they're right to hate trans people, black people, and pretty much everyone else in the rainbow of the gender racial minority spectrum. Whatever the case is, though, never be bought in by these arguments they posit that they are deeply concerned with the plight of a given group of people, and that is why they cannot be concerned with your trivial complaints, because it will always be a lie. It will never be true. They have never, ever in their lives invoked this argument honestly.
Your thick skull and comment below if you could see the difference. Feminists should really stop crying about non-existent oppression and start working to help women in third world countries who actually need feminism. Check yourself.
Did you guys know there are feminist movements in developing nations? Believe it or not much good would be done if we took every American feminist and shipped them over on a cruise to fucking Yemen or Saudi Arabia and had them run around in the streets not speaking the local language, throwing their tops off, and generally making a ruckus of things. Believe it or not, this would actually not materially advance the interests of the foreign minorities that we're looking to liberate here. In reality, it turns out that liberation movements often require an extremely nuanced understanding of the culture you're trying to change, and just blithely telling people that the problems they are trying to address are absurd or insubstantial or non-existent, and that they should go and deal with real problems never actually fixes anything and never will, and they know that. It is just, again, a smokescreen used to delegitimize existing complaints about existing problems. To be fair, white feminism is a problem. Yeah, but that's not what the fuck this guy is talking about here. Don't ever buy into the shit that people like this say and then go like, well, to be fair, nothing to be fair. Their complaints about feminism are not even tangentially related to any sort of academic understanding of the problems with white feminism.